Hi Tom. A bit tired, but okay overall, I would say. What about you? Welcome. Very good, very good. Have you already started? True. Yeah. I still don't understand why Pokemon just as Jinx are 100% female, but like Machop is not. Like, why? Laring. Fine. Thank you. I mean, I'm pretty tired because of the day, but in the end, everything is okay. What about you? Yeah, I mean, there are so many things that just don't work. By the way, in my honest opinion, it is better to go for Zero like right now, so that it will be. I mean, it might be useful for you in the future. So. Oh, that's not a good news. Let's hope that at least you will get a coffee. I feel like 15,300 for you, by the way. So potentially within the end of the week. I mean, if my predict is correct, of course. But it is. I'm telling you. That's a good news. How many hours? Oh, now that you're telling me, I remember about that thing. Then it might be the case for you to go for a shiny Diro. I mean, that would be useful. I mean, I don't know if you have already. I think you already got it, so it wouldn't be that useful for the national decks, but I don't know if with any repel trick you are able to increase the probability. I mean, it would be cool. But I mean, I would be expecting to phase, honestly, for a Diro, so. Oh, alright. Fair enough. I mean, I agree, honestly. Yeah, I was guessing so. Hi, Pokemon. I mean, he said so because of what I was saying before, so it was fair enough. Yeah, I know it. How's it going, Pokemon? Is everything good? Did you drop the amount? No patience this afternoon. People stopped to eat the right candies, I guess. Crazy that I already found it, by the way. That I already found too. Hi Chatmar. Good evening. Let's hope for this sparkle that you dropped in the chat to appear on my freaking screen, honestly. I'm kinda missing my gen 4. Is it? I will actually see that match because as I anticipated, whenever I'm with friends, it happens. I will be with friends, so I will have to watch it. Let's hope for the best. I don't really care, but I mean, if Italy can win, it is better. Oh, that's unfortunate. Is it out of the tournament? Or are you still in? Hi Tumpel, good evening. How are you doing? I hope it too, honestly. I've already been super lucky, honestly, but I mean, it is never enough, you already know. But yeah, I'd love to find it before the end of the month, honestly. To be able to say that I completed the World Trio just during June. But yeah, tonight I will get to 500. Tomorrow it is Saturday, so I won't be streaming. And then I will be on Sunday, so we will get to 3000 on Sunday. I want these stars in my games, actually. In my screens. After having thrown the starter, you know. Oh yeah, tomorrow is Friday. I'm sorry. Yeah, tomorrow I will go on stream, on Saturday I will not, and on Sunday I will again. Yeah. Tumpel, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. Are you hunting for something right now? Alright, so you're grinding in leaf green. Do you have any hunt in your plans? Yesterday he said that he doesn't really care. Expected. Expected. The best emotes. The last 3 that you sent are literally the best ones. Like, by far. Or at least they are my favorite ones. Especially the first one. I mean, the first one between the last 3 you sent. The red face. Huge today. Double shiny. I mean, congrats. Were they your target? And also, what's the paras from the Safari Zone? By the way, I will also be on Fire and Leaf Green very very soon. Hopefully, I mean, if I find Tepig. I will be going for the Magikarp that you can buy from the NPC. It's a now that I've been planning on doing for long, honestly. In the end I never started, because I've always been shifting it, just as the starters. I mean, at the beginning I actually wanted to hunt for the Unova starters in 2023, but because of different reasons, I started this year. Oh, so that was a random shiny. Let's go. Were you at least hunting for monkey? The goat. The 16 random encounters among us. Yeah, it is pretty strong. It also looks very good, I love it. By the way, I bet you were shocked about the paras. Oh, that's insane. You got the best shine back ever, probably. Take care of that file, cause I mean, I've only found a random shiny while training my Pokemons, and it was a random shiny Tauros outside of the Safari Zone in Pokemon Earth Gold and Soul Silver. I don't remember. No, it was a Soul Silver file. Because I still didn't have Earth Gold in 2018. Usain Bolt among us for the win. Are you confident about it? Have you ever found any other random shiny apart from the three that you told us about? Hi Salabi, good evening. I mean, good evening. I don't know, I don't remember if you are from the US or not, honestly. If you are, then good afternoon. Did they change your worship? Your worship? Are you serious? Are you referring to just shinies that are from the old games? So 1 in 192 shinies? Bro, if you got 90 random shinies that are from the old games, bro, I don't know what to say, honestly. You almost got the same amount of the shinies that I got. Full odd. But I've been looking for them, I mean... I mean, if you're already counting like 10 or 15 random shinies, it still is wild. Like, there are so many from the old games. By the way, I also got a recent random shiny from Leaf Green. Random shiny Magneton. I think it was at 10%. I found it in the electrical place. I don't know the English name. 15%. I just checked it. And thank God I noticed it. My goodness. Oh, that's super sad. But did you EV train the Virizion? I bet you started DV training right after the info on Virizion. Because of the excitement. Yeah, I mean. What is the reason behind Crustle? I have no experience at all in that place, so I have no idea about the Pokemons that the trainers use. Alright. Yeah. I mean, I've never really been challenging them because I don't really care right now. But yeah, why not? I mean, it's a cool way to use good Pokemons that you got. I mean, for example, if you hatched a perfect Pokemon and you want to use it in the generation that you have found it, that is another generation, why not? Yeah, and I think that it is pretty good, honestly. I respect it. As it is now, as it is right now, I don't really care about battling with my shinies, but I'm not excluding that I will be have fun in those places in the future. Is there a way to battle in those places with a 6 Pokemon team? First 100 of the night. I started during the half of February. And I've been streaming 5 days per week. Since the 16th of January, that one should be the day. But if you go to the VOD, there is everything, so with all the dates in the titles. I'm pretty sure it is the 16th. And the beginning, I mean the start has been actually pretty rough. Because the very first round was a 46k shiny Larios. That took me 4 months. But I started that account before streaming. I mean, I started Larios and Larias the 1st of January of this year. I've been hunting for them 5 days per week, every single day. I mean, almost every single day. And then, like, during half of the journey for Larios, I started streaming. And we completed the hunt together. That was very cool. Thank you so much. Super happy to hear that. Well, yeah, it was very fun. I'm enjoying so much this new adventure, honestly. It is something that I've never been able to do, to be actually talking with someone while hunting, like to be hunting together with someone else. I'm having so much fun, honestly. It is very cool. I wish I started earlier, honestly. And by the way, so that you know, I'm actually not used to be hunting in Generation 5. This is actually my first ever hunt in Generation 5. I've always been hunting in Generation 4, that one is my main generation. Like the majority of the shinies that I've got in my life come from that generation. And then I got the Gen 3 and Gen 5 that are my side generations. So whenever it happens, I'm doing some phases in there. Zero. Absolutely zero. I mean, let's hope not to. I mean, it would be such a bad moment. Yeah, that's just because I was like unexperienced streamer. I can't even talk tonight. That's just because of that. I wasn't ready for you to be making fun of me. That's why. I was pure, but now I know. And by the way, I fell on it just because of the fact that I mean, that exact moment I found Phoebus. That's why. Like, I was like, he told me that I resetted over Alarios. That was not a shine, of course, because I would have noticed it. Like, I think it was like 5 resets after the Phoebus. So, I mean, bro, I was pretty shocked at the beginning. But I mean, there was no way that I did it. And I knew it inside me, but you never know. So I had to check. But you know what I feel like? I feel like that you will be failing a shiny before me. That's for sure. Will it be the coughing? Will it be it? You already know. By the way, Tumpel, yeah, so many things that are pretty fun and crazy happen already. Like, for example, after Delarios, like, Delarios find was already, like, incredible. Alright, now we'll cover all the cool shenanigans that already happened in my stream so far. So, that Larios was incredible, because as I told you, it came after 46,000 encounters, 4 months and a half of hunting, 5 days per week, and it shined during my birthday. So that was already huge. And then it was also timid, so synchronized worked. And I was able to catch it with a nest ball. That was actually the Pokemon that I wanted to catch it in. So another very cool thing. Right after the Larios, something I would say even crazier happened. Because I went like straight into the Eterna Forest because I was looking for a Markrow. I was hunting with 4 devices in Diamond, 4 copies of Diamond, and I found Markrow first phase. It is at 20%, by the way. But I planned the whole journey as something. I wanted to find different things in that place, you know. One of the things that I wanted to find apart from Markrow was Baneri. I was hoping to actually phase on it if I had to phase, but I didn't phase. So what I did is that I actually set Baneri as the target after Macro. Baneri is at 19% in that place, and I found Baneri first phase. So I was done with the Eterna Forest after 2 phases with both of my targets that are below 20%. So that's actually wild. Yeah, that that Larios moment was incredible. Probably one of the most intense feeling that I felt in my life when it comes to shiny hunting. Probably the biggest one, I would say. Oh yeah, I actually forgot to mention that the first phase in the Eterna Forest was after 32,000. Like right after the Larios, 46,000. Like the phase right after that one was 32. I was cursed. Thank you so much. But right now, I'm getting so much luck. So I couldn't be happier, honestly. I already did my journey in the Safari Zone for this year. I found 6 shinies and I caught 4. Pretty good. And I've been finding in general like very quick shinies, honestly. That one is an interesting feature, by the way. Like whenever I'm finding a shiny, like the color of my face changes completely. It is pretty weird, honestly. I've always been noticing it. I mean, you can literally see my face before the reaction and then skip to like, I don't know, 20 seconds after the reaction. There's another, I'm a freaking other person, like, it is huge. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But it is fair, like, I always turn into red whenever it happens something that I'm not expecting in general. It depends, of course, on what is happening, but like, do you know that sort of feeling of, yeah, that unexpected thing happens and you got like the feeling of like, I don't know, being like so, like being sweeting, I don't know. It is strange. I don't know how to explain it, honestly. But yeah, I mean. Is he hunting for the event Larios or the roaming Larios? I mean, at least there was a smile on my face. But yeah, the color was actually that one. By the way, the Larios that I've been hunting for was not the roamer, was the event one. There will be time for a roamer. It will be on January of 2025. But I want you to go for Larios and Larios as the event ones. Alright. Yeah, right. Yeah, I kind of have to mention them. Um, so after the Eternal Forest, I went for the for a phase in my shiny fossil quest. Um, I was going for at the same time Kranos, Sheldon, and Enrith. And a Kranos shine like in 300 encounters, but it was actually after 8,900 that I did previously. But like whenever I pick the out back again, I only did 300 encounters and then I found it, and it was wild because it happened after Ring asking me my Gen 1 top 5 shinies. I was answering to him and I found the shiny, and I mean the shiny Kratos. And in the phase after the Kratos, I was going for a shiny Abra from the game corner. He literally said, and you can actually see this whole thing happening in my videos. Like there is, like I uploaded the Abra videos like 2 days ago. He literally asked me, bro, tell me the top 5 again, so that let's see if it works just as it worked with Kratos. I was actually answering to it, and I found the Abra. It was insane. The biggest weapon. No way. I mean, is Suicune a roamer in Crystal? No way. Thank you again. By the way, insane. Congrats on this Suicune. Even if I'm probably late. But, I mean, tell me that it was a roamer. Please. I have actually no idea because I've never played Crystal in my life. Wild, by the way. There is no way. Oh my goodness. Thank God there isn't. So there is a guy that pretty much always comes into my streams. It was hunting for a shiny Larias, the roamer one, and he dropped the hunt after having done 10,000 encounters. I feel like he would be salty right now, reading that thing. That's what I feel like. Then I don't know. Hi Thiago, good evening. By the way, Tumpel, do you have any shiny out in your plans? I mean, do you also like to shiny out, or do you just play Pokemon? Right now, no one. But Tumpel was actually telling us about the the shiny roamer Suicune that she has found in the in her childhood. It was wild. Like, imagine being 3 years old and finding a freaking shiny roaming Suicune. That's actually true. That's actually true. imagine if they were moving in Gen 4. Like, I would probably be taking it for granted if they were, because I wouldn't be begging for it to be right now. But like, as it is right now, I'd love it. Oh, nice. I got one in 2021. 2022. Sorry. Very cool shiny, by the way. I nicknamed it Ener as the character from One Piece. I don't know if you've seen it. One of the most broken characters in the entire anime to me. Right now, so I will go fast. Gyarados, the encounter is already done. I will keep it for the next one. I will keep it for the I mean, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't ready. The encounter was already too far into it. Alright, whenever the cutscene starts, like the real cutscene, I'll drop it. We have to try at least once per stream. Electivire is always so good. My boy. By the way, it is time. So, top 5 Gen 1 shinies is first place Gyarados, second place Weezing, third place Stario, fourth place Haunter, and fifth place Tentacruel. Give me a shiny Tepig. I'm throwing my PC if I'm finding it. Easy. It actually is. Infernape looks too good. In general. If you also have it moving, I mean... So few actually. So Oshawott came out after 2700, I think. Snavi was after 1700. Let me check. Just to be sure. So Oshawott after, yeah, almost 2800. Snavi 1600. I got I don't know why I can't actually speak tonight, by the way. I got super lucky. Unova is being too kind to me. Like, I better prepare to the worst thing happening. By the way, the total counter that you see just under my face cam is the total encounters that I did for the starters so far. The goal right now is to actually get also Tepig before striking the odds. Let's go! Let's go, congrats Don. Easy. Let's move to the other one. Wasn't it Spinda? Good luck on it. So am I. This is actually the type of hound that you get tired of. Pretty much. So I got super lucky. For example, just going to the odds for both of them three would have sucked so much. I can still ruin the whole thing for Tepig. I mean, with Tepig. But I mean, hopefully, I honestly got a pretty good feeling about it. So that's it. Yeah, I mean, in the end, for Unova, I'm such a beginner right now when it comes to the shinies. And Oshawott was also the first one that I found. Very cool, because it was the one that I was hoping for the most. And by the way, so far, everything went super smooth, because at the beginning, when I started this round, I was hunting for Oshawott, Snivy, and Tepig at the same time. So a screen was dedicated to Oshawott, another one to Snivy, another one to Tepig. And I was hoping for Oshawott to shine, because he's my favorite one between all of them, but I got super lucky because Oshawott shined first, and then there was Snivy, and that one was such a good thing because now I don't have to move the left and right buttons anymore, because every single time I had to move it to the left or to the right. So right now that I'm actually going for triple Tepig, I can just spam the A button, like super easy. So that was good. I mean, in the end I kinda created my own luck when it comes to finding this Snivy, because whenever I found the Oshawott, I started to hunt for double Snivy and a single Tepig. So I got the 66.6% of finding Snivy before Tepig, and it happened. So that was good. Let's go! Such a good compliment, by the way. Thank you. Do you have a team in mind? And also, which starter did you choose? Let me see. I am one of those Charmander boys. Can't really do anything about it. I'm for the dragons in general. It is not a dragon, I know it. To me, it is a freaking dragon. I'll never change my mind. It is a fire type, a flying type, and also a dragon type. But I also love Bulbasaur. I mean, I was referring to Charizard. Not to Charmander, but also Charmander looks like a dragon. I mean, that one is a very cool Pokemon. Oh, right, I see. By the way, do you wanna see something cool? I already showed it like 100 times, but I'll never stop. Give me a second. These four are one of the only action figures that I got, but here is the whole Bulbasaur family. And one fell. Happens. Hold on, let me get it. Alright, I'm back. I don't really want to draw it right now. And I don't know when I will want to. I'm pretty busy right now because of the exams. I mean, if I have like 2 hours to draw, I'm not drawing. I'm resting, I guess. But I'm not doing that, so. But I don't know, I just don't feel like drawing. By the way, to give you a sort of little background, an idea that came up during the stream was to actually draw the Larios that I found and put it right here. But I don't feel like doing that right now. Yeah, I mean, that one could be an idea. But I don't know, because I like the idea of having my own drone, like my own draw. But I mean, I might as well do that. I think about it. Love to see that the first one was Charmander. I actually wish that I had the Charmander line here. Because, I mean, I also got the Mega Evolution. This one. It looks extremely good. But imagine if it was a freaking Charizard X. Like, like Charizard X is probably one of the things that look the coolest that I've ever seen. I will think about it. I won't lie. Yeah, it definitely looks better than Blastoise. Never really been a fan of Blastoise. I guess Swampert looks better to me. And of course it is. I mean, our tastes, like, are just different. I mean, it's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, do you already know who is gonna be the next member of the team? What do you mean by saying soft spot? Alright, got it. I actually did, but I wasn't actually understanding what it had to do with my question. That's what I was wondering. That's why I was wondering. I thought like it might have had a double meaning. I don't know. What do you mean twice? I've only eaten it twice. Or do you mean tries refer to the congrats? Because that would be the tries. I mean the third time, yeah. By the way, very cool. 700 subscribers. By the way, just to give again a bit of background, the moment in which I got to 700 subscribers, Like 2 hours later, someone unsubscribed, so I went back to 799. So that's why. And then I went back to 700. Am I the only one that prefers Groudon over Kyogre? By the way, how's it going with Freelish? How many encounters have you done? Did you do? Imagine knowing the grammar. I mean, 3Ks is pretty good for it to be a single device sound. Oh, true. I kinda slept over it for a second. By the way, take a look to the total number. Can I actually get a shiny right now? It would be amazing. Tumpel, do you have a top 5 of your favorite Pokemons ever? Across all the generations? We just ruined the good-looking number. That's unfortunate. There will be time for it. I completely agree with Thiago here. Let's go. And go on with the top 5 ring. Let me see. I'm referring to regular Pokemons, by the way. We are already 200 into it. That's pretty good. I wasn't feeling so. I completely see why you put Duot as your second favorite Pokemon, but can you tell me the reason behind Sandile? I also do so. And by the way, an incredible name for a Bishop would be Shredder, as the villain of the Ninja Turtles. Alright. I also like Ghost Eyes. My favorite type is dragon. I mean, but the ghosts are pretty solid too. Don't you like Sablé? Because I love it. One of my favorite ghosts. Alright, so you are super attached to it. I mean, Crocodile looks pretty badass. It's unfortunate that I don't really like the shiny. But I mean, the Pokemon itself looks pretty good. But I really like Sandile though, the shiny form of course. I mean also the regular one, but the shiny form got the that sort of blue part that is very unique. So if you could have a Pokemon IRL right now that actually is alive, would it be Crocodile? This question is actually referred to all of you guys. I'm curious. Because I actually got this question in a previous stream many months ago. And I answered Dragonite. And I would answer Dragonite again. If you could actually bring a Pokemon to your IRL life, which one would it be? Apart from Giratina. It doesn't count. And joking, of course. Oh, that one is super sweet. I actually really like that Pokemon. So many people don't. I don't get why, honestly. I mean, I don't really know anything about the Pokemon itself apart from how it does look. Cause if you didn't know, I don't know anything about the Pokemons after Generation 6. But I've seen some of them. And I actually like that one. Yeah, I do. I don't remember who actually said that he didn't like Mimikyu in the stream. And I wasn't expecting it actually. But I don't remember. That's it. This is another meme, by the way. You're slowly getting introduced to everything. Let's make it easier. You only have, you have 3 options. Because, in the end there are so many Pokemon, so 3 options. Go for it. Three options. 3 shots. If it was an option, I would have said, like, the 3 options. Yeah, take your time. Oh, that one would actually be huge. Like, every single problem that you got would be solved. Not solved, but you would actually go into it with the best solution, I would say. And who better than a timid shiny like Zam? Oh, by the way, Tumpel, the Abra that I found during the rings call, that one was actually a shiny timid Abra. Yeah, I was not synchronizing for it, of course, because I can't. But it was timid. So that was even more broken. I also do. I like the majority of the Megas, by the way. I honestly have no idea. I will wait for Ring to answer. That was broken. In that video there was actually a double reaction. Like, when I realized that it was a timid Abra, I realized it like after some minutes in the stream. In the video, like, it is after like 20 seconds, but because I cut everything. But it was pretty sick. And it already is a shiny Alakazam. Bro. Easy. You are on a roll. Congrats. Thiago, whenever you find this shiny, you're actually on the moon, you understand nothing. Like, that's actually it. So because of the fact that I'm not really used to collecting shinies without being, without them being in the wild, I didn't even think about checking the nature right away. Like, checking the nature was always something that I've been doing, like, after some minutes, in general. That's why I didn't even think about it. And that's actually why I joined back the party to check it. And when I saw it, I was shocked. Oh, Trapinch is a huge one. I love it. I think I might be going for it in the Ergo and Soul Silver Safari Zone, or in the place with the Sandstorm in 3rd gen. I still have to choose. I might be doing both, honestly. But the place with the sandstorm is a place that I really want to hunt in the future. Still don't know when, but I will. There are so many very cool Pokemons. Especially Cacnea. I love it. I will let Ring answer to it. Bro, how could you forget about the meme? Let's go. By the way, I also do have it. Or even Kaneki, I mean. Not a Pokemon, but almost the same thing. It is actually a very cool Pokemon. It is actually a compliment. But unfortunately I'm the regular version. Because I don't really used to wear anything blue. Unfortunately. I love blue. I mean, as you can see from the background of my on my face cam, but that's definitely not bad. Oh, I love Tyrog, by the way. I love the wall line. So gorgeous. Can't wait to be on team for the butlers. Especially Hitmonchan. I also have no idea, but I mean, anyway, they are very low numbers, so I guess still is good. I mean, that's pretty good. Are the shinies that are hunting for you? Let's go top grinding. By the way, we are now at half of this trio. 215 counters done. Tumpel, do you like to give nicknames to your Pokemons? The grind never stops. Never ever. That might be a deal. Do you have a backup plan against him? I mean, doesn't the fighting Verizon move work? That's what I was wondering. Alright. And also the shiny is very, very cool. Very, very cool. Easy. No, I was referring to the nicknames. By the way, so do I. I honestly rather collecting the rare candies. Even if the Pokemon is already full of EVs, I'm still not dropping the rare candies, I mean. Don't worry. Yeah, pretty much. They're pretty useful. Alright, so do I, by the way. I always nickname the shinies bar, not the regular Pokemons. I mean, I pretty much never catch regular Pokemons in the end. But now if I think about it, the majority of the regular Pokemons that I'm keeping in the end are the utility Pokemons. That's how I like to call them. The Pokemons that I use to, like, as a support to shiny out. For example, the Pokemons with Damp, or I don't know. For example, I got a Dragonite in every single game, so that, I mean, it is the best Ancient Slave. Like in Platinum, especially. Because it can also learn Defog, even if it is not really useful, but I mean, during the FIBA sound, I used it. But yeah, and I I nicknamed them just to be able to recognize the Pokemon. Go for it. I really do so. Your type 5. By the way, Poliwhirl is pretty solid. I love it. Let's hope for this Tepig to shine soon. Oh my goodness, I wanna go back to my freaking Gem 4. But don't get me wrong, I'm liking my experience in Unova. I'll be back to it. for sure. You have to figure out which hunt. Kinda have a couple ideas, but only time will tell. You never know when it comes to shiny hunting. Probably. I wanna do double encounters actually. I'm pretty curious. I wish it was a guaranteed double encounter, but it is still okay. I mean, in the end I will have 4 devices. It won't be a deal. But yeah, right after this round, I will also have to slowly play through 4 black and white games. That would be boring, but the last time I played black and white, it was in 2012. So I feel like it won't be that boring in the end. It will be like playing them as the first time again. You're not old, don't worry. Let's go. Huge W. Oh, that was for sure hard. I didn't. I didn't. I wasn't meaning that. $21. We're at close to 300, by the way. Didn't I already tell you that I was 21? $300. That was fair. I would say probably IRL I wouldn't look 19. Probably I would look my age, I would say. But right here, like, I mean, you can't even completely see my face. You can only see one side. Weird. But I actually like it. I mean, I like how how I place the face cam. It seems like I'm watching the screens, you know. By the way, in general, I would say that like all like male people in the age between 19 and 22/23, like all of them seem like being 19, and then like out of nowhere they look different. And they start looking like 23 or 4 and their age. No, there isn't. That would be extremely weird. Like imagine imagine someone new to the stream like that only sees this part of my face, and then like before saying goodbye I turn and there is a tattoo. Like, oh my goodness, that would be so awkward. I mean, a scar, you can't really do anything about it, but a tattoo would be, would be pretty huge. Alright, thank god I didn't find any shine in this encounter. I was actually roasting people with face tattoos. And I would have had to upload the video with me saying that. I mean, I wouldn't have cared, honestly. I always felt like, I don't know if you agree, but I've always felt like face, the neck, the hands and feet just shouldn't be tattooed. They just don't look good on that part of the bodies, in my honest opinion. Especially the neck, but it depends. It actually depends on the tattoo. I mean, if the body is already plenty of tattoos, then that's another story. But like, there are so many people that don't even fool their body and start tattooing like so much on the neck or on the face. Like the face especially, like, bro. I mean, but like in general, it depends on the tattoo. But on the face, bro, no. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Are you going for it again? I mean, for the battle tower or whatever it's called. I've honestly seen people doing very small things on the neck while having like just 2 or 3 tattoos on the body. I don't know. Anyway, there is a 777 on the screen. I wanna get a shiny. I bet you are. I unfortunately did, and it is actually pretty common. I don't know if you will go to the sea this summer, but try to pay attention to it. Bella Lux, how are you doing? By the way, I had a doubt. Was it you that didn't like Mimikyu? Because we were just talking about Mimikyu like an hour ago. But I couldn't remember who actually said that he didn't like Mimikyu. But I felt like it was you. Oh, that sucks. I had an uncountable number of problems when it was coming to the audio while I was doing the videos and like etc. I can't even tell you how mad I was. There we go. I remembered it. Let's go. I was referring to... I mean, I didn't remember which one said that he didn't like Mimikyu. I remember it was you that brought out Mimikyu, like the topic. I mean, let me double check this shiny. I wanna see a comparison. I mean, it looks very good. I love it. I mean, I love this shiny. I love gray as a color on Pokemon. It is so uncommon. I guess it has a problem with the speaker. I don't know. Did you drop some water on it? Am I remembering correctly? Or you actually dropped like some water on a DS? Like, am I tripping? I don't remember if it was a thing that you actually told us or not. Remember about someone that dropped something, most likely water, on a DS, and said so on stream. Go for it, Ring. You're killing it. Oh, it was you. Alright. Did you recently update your PC? Hi Eli. All good, all good. We are still in the safe zone for Tepig. I really hope to find it before getting to the odds. Oh, so I was correct again. Let's go. I love my memory. Let's go. And by the way, what happened? Did it like stop working, or did you lose anything? Yeah, I did. I did. Didn't find anything, by the way, so you're fine. I mean, as you can see, I didn't find anything. Let's go. I mean, I bet you are getting to 14Ks. I mean, 15 would be a bit too much. To 14Ks tonight. Welcome back. It is always about the journey. It is always about the journey. And to make this journey being extremely smooth, I wanna find Tepig within the next 1500 encounters. Yeah, then it might be it. But I mean, if that's a problem that can be solved by downloading a driver, I mean, that's a good news. If the problem was of the PC itself, it definitely was worse. I mean, a driver or something else. At least you know that it should be something fixable. If it started to work weird right after the update. I'm sorry guys if I have to clear my voice every 20 seconds, but that's how it goes. No. I'm pretty sure it still is because of the allergy. Thank God spring is over, but there still is something. That's what I want it to hear, looks. Go for it. There's a very good looking dragon that you gotta find. Let's go. I've never seen anyone being this happy for a new Rattata, but congrats. He wasn't hunting for it, he just phased on it. By the way, I'm laughing so much because of an Italian thing. Not Italian people can actually understand, but now that I'm approaching a new encounter, I will delete the message just because I don't want to have it in the in an eventual shiny reaction. Yeah, pretty much. I agree. Fair enough, Ring. Don't worry. I repeat it. I already mentioned it like previously, like in a previous stream, but you should have seen. You weren't on the Discord server yet, but you should have seen what I said after having found Wismore after 80,000 encounters. Don't worry. No problem. Congrats on it, by the way. Let's go. You're free. By the way, does this mean that you are gonna go into the Safari Zone? Because, I mean, Safari Week is almost over. I think, at least. Fair enough. Thank you so much for being with us. See you tomorrow if you're able to follow the stream. By the way, it is also almost midnight right here in Italy, and I will be doing like another hour of hunting, and then I will be done too. By the way, bye bye. See you tomorrow. Hopefully. Let's go. Let me get to the cutscene and then I will I'll check it. Did you name it Geronimo? Let me see. Tell me you did. Oh, you still haven't caught it, alright. It looks pretty good, by the way. A very good looking yellow shiny. Oh. Oh. That's super sad. You gotta find out another nickname. I mean, that's actually true. That's actually the same thing that a friend of mine told me when we were playing Warzone together. I don't know if you got any Warzone knowledge, but there was this weapon. The name is FAL. I'm gonna write it down in the chat so that's the weapon. It was a semi-automatic weapon. That one was actually broken if you were able to use it. I mean, because of it being semi-automatic. But I was already shiny hunting then, so that was a very good training also for that one. But a friend of mine literally told me the same thing when I was playing with him. Let's go, congrats. Let's do it together. I actually had an idea for, I don't know, a rare that was coming in the future. I wanted to name it in this way, I don't know if you like it. I won't explain why. If you got it, you got it, but I think I already covered it. No, no, bro. Do not. By the way, the very first nuclear that I ever got. I mean, it was not a nuclear, but it was the cam. I don't know if you ever played Call of Duty Ghost. But I got it with a semi-automatic weapon. That was broken. Like 2 shots, the opponent was done. It was broken. The cam in Ghost was 25 kill streak. But it was such a messed up lobby. Like it was, it was strange. There were people quitting and joining again. It was super weird. I don't even remember the name of the weapon anymore. I think it was MR208, but I'm not sure. Let me Google it. Because I mean, that weapon was huge for me. Let me see if this one was the name. Can't really find it. I don't know. Probably it was something else. This chat is becoming so weird right now. Let's go. Like, getting the cam for me was one of the coolest thing ever. Like, I don't even remember how old I was. I think I was like 16, probably. Ring, have you seen the oh my god, how is it called? The Queen of Gambit. Did you see that TV series? Because the protagonist, like the actress, is actually blonde. And she actually got a very cool name, so you could name your other time. I mean, it wouldn't be that much of a compliment to her, but the name is cool. That's the name, by the way. It is a very cool TV series. I suggest you to see that, especially if you play a competitive card game. I mean, if not, there is the best. Hold on, I misspelled it. And you got what I mean. That seems like an insult. Spelled in that way. I will 100% find the shiny with the wrong name wrote on the chat. I got 100%. Bro. Fair enough. Naughty, as always. That would actually be a good nature. You could use it as a super fang Pokemon, by the way. So that one should be plus one of the plus special defense. Is it? Or defense? Probably defense. And lowers the attack? Not sure. Oh, the special attack. Alright. Yeah, not that bad. By the way, a name for the Rattata. It actually is. It actually is. The blue eye strikes. Let me think about a name. You could call it Elizabeth as the name of the character from the Pirates of Caribbean. I don't remember the name of the actress, but it should be Keira. But I'm not sure. I mean, you can call it Scarlet. Oh, alright. Almost what I said. Guys, can you actually explain me what is my orient save file? My orient ROM. Yeah, but I mean, like, did you insert it into the original game? I'm not getting it. Or are you playing from an airport? I mean, on an airport. That would make more sense. Right. And what does it? I mean, what happens apart from the? I mean, is it like an Ergo and Soul Silver game, but just with some differences? Because I guess that the percentages in the Barnet Tower were the same as the other games. So. Oh. Oh, alright. Got it, got it. We are close to 50 hours total, by the way. It really didn't feel like 50 hours. It is just because I found two shinies. Because if I still was on Oshawott, that would definitely be feeling like 50 hours. Your longest ever round so far. Let's go. I would define it lucky only if it went out with the target, but it didn't, so that's not the best, honestly. I mean, still almost double odds without the target. Not really lucky, I would say. Why don't you call it Scarlet? If you wanted to name it as an actress, a blonde actress, I mean. Trying to think about other names, but in the end the name doesn't really fit the Pokemon, so today's chat is going wild. 400 encounters, by the way. With that emote. You're broken with the emotes, by the way. Literally. But nothing will ever even go close to the red face emote, like super disappointed face when it comes to Gen 5. You still can't get over it. The greatest, I mean. Yeah. 500. Every single night. Let's go. By the way, it makes me so happy to see that someone is so excited about a Pokemon that the majority of the people don't even... I mean, everyone is always disappointed about it. But I'm actually... Yeah, I'm actually done in the same way. Like, it doesn't really matter the shiny I'm finding, I will always be happy, honestly. Apart from, like, if I'm finding, I don't know, 4 of the same one, like back to back in the same phase, I mean the same amount. At that point, I mean, you can actually tell by the Wismur video. But apart from that, that's it. I'd love to. I wanna get to my... I wanna start hunting for the fishes, honestly. I won't even lie. Can't wait to go for that layout. I've been projecting that layout for a while, so I wanna see it happening. Are you going to go back to Poliwag after this one? Or Oddish? Or are you gonna do something new? Tell me. It is. We still got 40 minutes of hunting. Let's see if the clash is real. Yeah, and that's actually why I'm not looking forward to go for one of those like 4%, 5%, even 10% targets. Like, it actually depends on the place pretty much. But that's actually the reason why I don't really see me doing especially the Chansey Hound or some of those hounds from the Safari Zone. I would start dropping the value of these shinies and I wouldn't like it. I always want to be excited about this shiny. Alright. I mean, why don't you go back to Poliwag? That would be a very cool find. By the way, do you want to change the place or not? Because in my honest opinion, you could actually do the same amount, but I mean, I feel like you're tired of that amount, but you might be doing the same amount with your Peltric to get 66.6 coughing and 33.3 magmar. And I don't know if you can actually increase the probability of getting magmar. I'm not sure. But the one that I just mentioned was the one that I went for. Oh, that's true, because you are... I mean, you have to wait for the money. Fair enough. Oh, that's true. This is actually your first ever, first ever random encounter shiny in Gen 4. I forgot about it. It is always time for football for you. That one is a very cool round. So I personally would go for Poliwag just to be able to cross it from the list. But because you already started. But I know that you don't really care about it, so I don't know. If I were you, I would probably experiencing a different hound, I would say. So the Albat hound is pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't really have that many things special, but it is different. So, and if the Pokemon that gives the headbutt is a shiny, you can always see it on the screen. So it is good. It always strikes. How many shinies have you found so far? Easy. Pretty good. I already know you will go for Heracross. Oh, alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, the headbutt encounters are pretty fast. I'm not even gonna lie. Nothing compared to the Eterna Forest, but... By the way, on how many devices? Didn't you only have a single one? I mean a single diamond, not a single device, of course. Oh, true. Alright. Yeah. You could call it blue eyes. It would actually work in the end. It is gold, and it got the blue eye. It is. It literally is a blue eyes white dragon. I mean, as far as I remember, like the blue eyes white dragon looks like yellow, not really white. Let me see. I don't remember. Oh no, it was the fact that it was a vanilla. That's why. That's why. It actually is white. I mean, it is light blue. That's unfortunate. But I still like the nickname. I mean, yeah, it is a normal monster, so the card is yellow. So it would work. The only problem is that doesn't really sound good. But it works. Easy. Easy. Let's go. What is gonna be the next one? Today you already found 3. I mean, that's wild. Oh, I mean, do you have to find... I guess you gotta find other 2 of them. No, he's hunting with the method. Oh, alright. Cool. I honestly think the opposite. I mean, how do you find it more boring than Diamond and Pearl? By the way, good evening, your mom. By the way, I don't really think that the distortion word is actually what made Platinum great. It's actually the very big pool of Pokemon that made it great. I mean, compared to Diamond and Pearl, like the distortion word doesn't really mean anything to me. I don't know. And in the end, you actually go into it. You stay there like 15 minutes. By the way, this Sinnoh story for me is broken. To me, just everything about those games is broken. Like the sound, the setting, the Pokemon, the graphic. There is a lack when it comes to the World Pokédex, by the way. When it comes to Diamond and Pearl, that one was one of the biggest problems. But still not enough to make the game not be enjoyable. The game is still very good for me. By the way, to me, the only games that beat Platinum are Elegant and Soul Silver. Yeah, there's actually no game better than Argon and Soul Silver. Like, there's no way. It should be like everyone should be saying so. They are just the best games. But my favorite game is always gonna be Platinum. But if someone asks me which one do I think is the best game, I mean, Argon and Soul Silver, like, by far. I mean, not by far, but hands down. The only slow games are Diamond and Pearl. There are other 3 games in Gen 4 that aren't slow, I mean, at all. And by the way, like, it was slow on in the water. It wasn't... I don't know. There are different features that don't make Diamond and Pearl be the greatest games, but those features aren't enough to make them be bad. I mean, people were also hating on X and Y, and there are people that still hate on them, but they are great games. By the way, what I feel like is that since they stopped doing the Pokemon games on the Nintendo DS and they moved it to the Switch, the games were starting to be bad. Because I've never played Sun and Moon, but from the little things that I saw, those games were great. But just because to me the games after the Gen 7 aren't even Pokemon games. I don't know, to me the Pokemon games are just made in this way. So I don't know, in the end the graphic that you can see in Sun and Moon, even if of course it is upgraded, but it still feels like be playing Pokemon. But the few things that I've seen after Gen 7, I don't know, how the character moves, I don't know. I don't really like it. I never like it. I don't know, I mean, I've never played Sun and Moon, but if I was playing them, I would still feeling like I'm playing the original Pokemon games. That's what I was saying. And then there is a ring out of nowhere. Still happy about the Rotara. I agree. I mean, I think I will. I mean, I will never forget how I was feeling whenever I was playing with Pokemon. Like, I mean, whenever I'm turning on Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, that are my games actually, uh, I always feel like as if I was like, I don't know, back in the past. You know, like I always feeling that way, as good as I was feeling back in the day. That's why Platinum is so special to me. Even if, as always, I was playing Pearl, but Platinum is just better. So right now, I would say Platinum. Yeah, that's true. That's for sure. But what I feel, I mean, right now it is very different because I'm not even really playing. I mean, I'm not playing through the story or stuff like that. But if I was like, yeah, playing through the story without caring about the world around me, just as I was doing when I was 10 years old, I feel like I would. I can't even explain. I don't know. Yeah, literally. I mean, without internet, you were actually living your life. It was you, like, in your room with the DS, without anything. You were just playing, chilling, without thinking about, without worrying about anything. I mean, priceless. Thank God I experienced it. I'm almost gonna do the same. I'm just gonna do the last 13 resets. Hi G Dane, how are you doing? Pretty good. I would be better with a shiny Tepig. Also because we are almost at the end of this session, but I'm okay. Let's see what this last. I mean, I will be doing 9 encounters. Let's see what these last 9 encounters reserved was. Don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, I'm mounting full odds. But I still never get to the odds so far. In Unova, I mean, with the sound. I got pretty lucky so far. I mean, we collected 2 shinies before getting to 5Ks, so pretty good. We are now gonna get the last encounter. And then I'll catch you back tomorrow with other 500. That's it. We're getting something the last encounter. It will happen someday. Will it be today? That's it. I will probably have a family and 3 children when I will find a shiny in the last encounter, but no shine. Guys, today we got nothing. By the way, I will catch you back tomorrow. I'll be doing 500 again. So yeah, as always, I had a super great time with you. So yeah, nothing else to say. See you tomorrow.